Hi everyone, it's John. Do you all remember back in 2014 when it was reported in the news that green men, maybe little green men, were reported in Crimea? These green men did not have identification badges, but we presume they were from Russia. They did not have the permission of Ukraine to be there. Crimea was Ukraine. But during that time, the Russians, these little green men, took over Crimea. Nothing was done. Ukraine was not ready for such a occupation by Russia in 2014. They had no reason to think that Russia was going to occupy after they entered parts of Ukraine. I would recommend that President Trump should, with the blessing of President Zelensky and the military of Ukraine, send in our own little green men, so to speak, into Crimea. And these little men, Americans, would be United States Marines. Crimea, to a great extent, has been decimated by Ukraine. They've just moved in, occupied that island at the end of the Dnieper River that Russia had and destroyed Russian assets there. The world does not recognize Russia's annexation of Crimea. There ought to be a plan, and it should be done quickly. It should be done now. Donald Trump should, as the Marines are moving into Crimea, tell Putin that he better not act against the Marines, because if he does, there will be severe consequences. And the United States should be ready with terrific military response by the United States Air Force and Command. If this were to be done, Putin would realize that he cannot win the war. Crimea would be lost, and Kherson, those occupiers of Russian, would have to leave. If Russia were to do something in response to Donald Trump's brilliant strategic move, the United States would first take out the Kursk Bridge, which, by the way, was never approved by Ukraine. Just a thought. And I wish Donald Trump would do it. John out.